Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And welcome back, everyone. I'm Mithroon, and welcome back to the Mercury Survival server. As you can see, I might have gone a little overboard. Basically, last time you saw, there was a wall here that went into this, that went dead-ended into this tower. I have since moved the wall out there, rebuilt the lip around it, and so on. I think you can see them from here. Let me climb up here. So pardon me while I parkour fail. Again. Okay. So, the wood's out there. I managed to find some sheep, and in turn, some wolves. So I tamed a couple of them, brought them home, and have since bred a few of them. So I have a few of those. I also found a few parrots. So I have 4 different parrots of 4 different colors. Because I don't know if you can breed parrots. I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, so they kind of whistle on occasion. Did a little bit of redecorating of a few things. Let's see, what else? Oh! And the biggest thing, which is actually part of what I need to rearrange today. So, this is inside the tower, and there's a whole big extra wall drawn up here. Reason being, these pistons. Flip the switch to reveal the doorway. Granted, it is not a design that I came up with. I actually looked at a couple different redstone guides because I am terrible with redstone, as I have learned, to make a hidden door. Granted, I still have to have, my regular double doors, because otherwise it would just be an open hole in the wall whenever I leave this open. Now, as far as the mechanisms, since I'm going to be removing all this anyway, is a series of redstone to a total set of 12 pistons for a double to make a 2x2 open doorway. And then the other portion of the system I made a doorbell with a series of guitar string notes for the particular block. And that whole system is down here. So that lever triggers this redstone here, which then hits the first repeater, which then hits this one, which then splits these two. And as you can see with the what is the mod called? What the heck am I looking at? Up at the top, you can see this one is set to a delay of 2, this one is set to a delay of 3, and then the delays are the same in between. So it hits this first, it hits this, then it hits this, so it hits each note to where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in rapid succession on each side. So it hits 8 notes in sequence rather than hitting 4 sets of 2. And then when it's on, granted this next part requires me to be in my house when it triggers. Redstone goes underneath all of this to a note block here. So when somebody rings my doorbell, if I'm in here, this note block will go off, and I will also hear it. So luckily, to move my front door, I better go grab some redstone because I'm going to need some extra for this. Got it. order to rearrange it, because what I want to do is I want to take this whole front door and move it to here, to where it basically intersects into this wall. Now, as you can see, I spent a good number of my crafting levels to put some enchants on some of my tools. So now, it digs through dirt very quickly. Unfortunately, it also wears down the durability quickly as well. That's the caveat of that. So in order to offset that, I had to try and get at least some semblance of unbreaking for durability. Hey! Bagels. Welcome, welcome. And to answer your question, yes. Oh, hang on. Alright, that should fix that. How's that sound now? Better? Do 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 da da da. Let me clear out a little cleaner here. Ah, there we go. Alright, let me pick up all this. Alright, and then of course I have my little mailbox that is still just full of random assorted junk. How about now? Is that better? Audio settings. Gotta love it. Alright, let's get this acacia tree out of the way. I will grab a sapling and replant it elsewhere. And do I have... No, I do not have the inventory space, so I will have to move the mailbox in a minute. Alright, so let me turn that off. Grab the sign. Grab the button. Or not button, lever. Okay, so my new doorbell needs to go out here. Oh, need a little bit of this. Okay, so... Oh, crap. I need to go grab one more thing, because if I'm going to run the redstone that far out, I will need repeaters to keep the signal going. So let me go grab some torches. Yeah, I've got some redstone torches left. Do I have any smooth I have one. Do I have any in the front? Gravel. Crap. Okay. Yes, and this is still smelting my assorted system of kelp, ores, and everything else. So let's... hang on. Oh, there's the stone. It's like, I knew I had some stone left. Alright, so let's do this. Do that. And that. Alright. That should be enough. Because each repeater can send the redstone signal another 8 blocks, I think? But luckily I don't even need it to go that far. Alright, so... Okay, so this is the tower. So this wall is going to come out. Alright, so the redstone... I need to... Okay. grab that, grab that. Nope, I need the redstone. Alright, that should be far enough. Oh, nightfall. Let's go in here. No, I had... Oh, yep, there it is. Haha, sunrise. Oop, just don't mind me strafing sideways. Okay. Oh, wait, nope. Alright, so that redstone there. Nope. Okay, so that's there, which means if I put this here... Alright, perfect. That still rings the doorbell. Fantastic. So now, if I take and remove these torches, get them out of the way. I need to go store some of this crap. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, that's off. So let me put the sign. Oh wait. Okay, perfect. So that's there. And then if I map this out to put the actual entrance here for the double door. Nope. You can't place bread that way. That's not how that works. I might have to extend that out this way. Yeah. Wait one. Alright. Let's make sure this is still strong enough. Okay, good. Alright, that works. Grab the rest of the dirt. Fill that back in. So now I can take this, move it across, and I can just make this merge directly into the tower, like over here after I clear out this wall. Alright, so now let me remove this. Because luckily I can hide all the circuitry and everything for this after the fact. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there. Now for the fun part. Alright, so right now, this is on, so let me turn this off. And these are all using sticky pistons. Sticky pistons, redstone, a little bit of carpet at the time because the redstone for my doorbell is directly under this, and so I had to put something in between to then still hide the redstone. Because redstone on the surface just looks weird. Oh, whoops. Nope. I still need to clear this crap out of my inventory. I have terrible inventory management. Okay, I don't need the berries, don't need the seeds, don't need the saplings, I don't need the acacia wood, don't need that, don't need that. I don't need this plethora of sand, don't need the fence posts. And I don't need the steps. Okay, there we go. That should be enough to do it. Hopefully. Alright, let's grab all this. Oh yeah, always gotta make sure you grab the redstone torches and everything else needed for the project. Alright, so, since the doorway is going here, so the first thing you want is 4 pistons here, and then the ones here. Oh, whoops. I misplaced that one, as I was standing too close to it. There we go. Alright, then, on either side, place redstone torches. Oh, whoops. I see what I did. Or, wait. Oh, no, I know what I did. It's like, I see what I did wrong. Oh, hang on. I mess this up every time. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. There we go. Alright, now I got it. Alright, so now there's that. Now that that is there, let me get this cobblestone out of my way. See, then I gotta remember how to do this. Stone torch. Okay, that should... And then, once you do that... is it this way? Hit 2... oh wait. Is it done with 2 or is it done with 1? I just dismantled this thing. You would think I would remember how this all is supposed to work. feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Where is my original lever? It's still on the floor. Okay, why is it not disengaging? Oh, I get it. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think I got it figured out now. There we go. Okay. Now it works. It's probably convoluted as hell, but it works. It's like, okay, it works. The doorbell works. Now I just need to bury the redstone. Oh, let me eat some food. Okay, does that mean I can get away with removing that? Okay. So as long as the redstone can get from point A to point B, whether it be underground or otherwise. Make sure that still works. Perfect. So then I can close all that. Okay, all that still works. Granted, the lever is kind of in the middle of the doorway. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I need to rethink about this. Loki is bored. That bad, huh? Alright. Let's recarve back out this portion of stone. Let's dig up the pressure plates. Let's dig up the doors. That sounds like Loki. Okay, I need to change where the redstone is here. And I've got repeaters left, so I can... Let's see. Where do I want to move the lever to? So I put a repeater there. Redstone there. Redstone there. And redstone there. Which will put the lever... here. And then if I put a repeater here, let's link all that up. Perfect. Alright, let's bury the circuitry. Perfect. So now I just build this here. Encase the wall, since I've got the inventory space. Clear out the mailbox to then move it in a minute. Whoops, not quite enough space. Lots of bamboo. Random apples, random yellow flower. Still have a few slime balls left. Then I gotta clear out all this stone and everything else. Alright, grab the hay bales. This other random piece of redstone. Alright, so if I just run this straight into the wall. Alright, so if I run this all the way up, that goes up another... Oh, ow. Ow. Crap. Again, I'm gonna dig a hole. Let's try that again. A little less of me, falling off my own wall. Alright, so let's fill that in. Alright, so take the pressure plates and the doors. Aha! Open the doorway. And voila! Alright, so this whole wall can come out now. Alright, so now back to what I was doing up here. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Alright, so that should put it on par with 1, 2. Yeah, even with head level. Yeah, So right there, and then the dirt. Which I can then slope from there. Or, oh, wait. Build this up. Okay. Which means this wall can come down. Because that wall partition is done. So now this whole section is just to hide the redstone. Let's put a couple of regular torches in here. There we go. Nope. Placement. All right. I think what I'll probably do for this is use this as a platform at the top, at the very least. All right, so that the whole thing has to stay. All right, let's come over here and build this up. So let me go ahead and tear this down. Yeah, and this whole section of the wall will come out once I'm done redecorating, or more to the point, once I have the base of what I'm doing lined out, which should be nearly there. So let me get rid of some of this. Then I'll have to go around and remove what's up top. Alright, I can remove this. Restructuring boundaries. A lot of messy work. And a lot of cobblestone regathering. But at least it all gets used. Alright, let's fill in this hole. Oop. There we go. This. Alright, there's those. Now let me clear out this. Rebuild my tower. doorway. Alright. Yeah, so if I build this up... Alright, so this will be the height of it. Haha, perfect. Now, I need stone to fill in the middle. So let me start making the dirt from here. Okay, so that can continue on that way. So that covers that. So let's clear out this. Don't mind me, just clearing out a wall. Grabbing up all the stone. Go and grab the dirt while I'm at it, because I'm sure I'll make use of it. Alright. So now that I got that, let me put some stairs in here. Fill in the top. Nothing should spawn inside because of the torches. Famous last words. It should be fine. Keyword should. Alright, and then to put the lip around the edge. Okay, so this needs to go up one higher. Stay. What the? Did I just hear a horn? What was that? Where's that coming from? Oh, hang on. What is... Hello? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I can't be the only one that heard that. Or am I really just losing my mind? There it goes again. What is that? Okay, this is really bizarre. What is happening? Wait a minute. Okay, one, why is there a bee stuck in my sweetberry bush? Also, okay, I don't see anybody up there. There's not a pillager raid or anything, so what is... I'm very confused right now. I do not know what is happening. Oh boy. Alright, well, anyway. No, he joined a good little while ago. Like when I was partway through building this. So I don't know what it is. Hmm. What the... Uh-huh. Alright then. Excuse me.
Ah, I did a pretty good effort considering the fact that I forgot both invisibility potions and ender pearls, I think. You know, just in my fair experience.
You're playing a trumpet.
Yes, I was.
Ah, okay.
They are a new thing in the game. 1.19.
Interesting.
They come in a bunch of different sounds. They all sound different depending on which ones you get. And they're such a pain to get. You need to have a goat try to ram you. And specifically miss you and then hit a hard wall instead. So like it can, if it hits dirt, it doesn't count, but if it hits stone, it's fine. So you have to get a goat in close proximity, and you can't cage in a goat because they jump like 7 blocks tall. So it's just like ugh. And even if you do, you only get 2 off of each goat, you know, because they only have 2 horns. They break them.
And it takes multiple horns to make them.
Well, no, it just takes the one. But
It's
you
just
get stuck with
you
whatever.
can't get more horns off the same goat.
Yes, you can only get 2 horns off each goat, and they are whatever tune they are. Like this one is, and that's what it sounds like always.
It sounds almost like a kazoo.
Yeah, I gave Emily the other one, which sounds both worse and better at the same time. And then there's like a whole bunch of others. Give me a second. Let me check real quick. The
Very interesting. So, I've been redecorating.
there are 8.
Oh, okay. I guess one for each octave in the scale?
No, they play different tunes entirely. That would be clever if it was like an octave. Aren't we on a 7 octave scale? Oh, whatever.
Yeah, like you can set the notes for note blocks.
Yes.
Although that has both minor and major, I think they're called. I'm not a music person, so I'm not entirely
yes, that
familiar.
is incorrect, but I don't know enough to give you the completely correct answer. So I'm just we're gonna leave it there. You know, like sometimes you're like, I know slightly more on this, but but like barely slightly more, so it doesn't count.
Indeed. So yeah.
These Jeb doors I see.
Stand here for a moment.
Okay. Nice.
Yes, it was over there, and then come over here and pull the lever.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. I honest to God thought you were about to like it was going to explode or something.
Tempting, but no.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yep.
It's like the little
That is my door.
Ah, that's why you got note blocks in the brain. Sharps and flats is the word you were looking for, by the way.
Ah.
I think. Also, you can only do this like I'm trying to do this horn at like the maximum speed. This is the fastest you can use them.
There we go.
And also sometimes it just doesn't go off. Like it just didn't go off there. Why is it a lever instead of a button?
It's what I had at the time.
Fair enough. Would it work with a button?
It's a good question. As soon as I remember how to make a button. There we go. Got it. Is that a mangrove button?
No, this is a crimson button.
Oh, crimson. Oh, yeah, I see. Ah, the mushroom wood.
No, mangrove wood looks much hotter. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice. Such a solid red. That is nice. That is very nice.
Yep. It's
Is
a
can you
guitar.
hear it
It's
for any
guitar.
distance?
It's random guitar notes by putting the note blocks
Guitar
on
is
top
hay
of.
bales, right?
No, it's wool.
Oh, really?
No, the hay
Oh,
bales,
hay bales like banjo.
are banjo.
Ah, I see.
Which is
Oh,
Kind of interesting.
I didn't know that you could put lanterns underwater.
Yes,
I'm learning stuff all the time.
that is how I keep the drowned out of my lake.
I'm getting you a pop filter. But
Well, that would require me to
speaking of
have an actual
waterlogging,
proper mic.
that's also fair too. Just at some point in time, I'm like either I'm gonna get it for you or something's gonna happen. But whatever. Fun
Right.
thing. Fact, you can waterlog leaves now.
Oh, um. Okay. For what purpose?
Well, they act as a water source, but they also stay like that unless they decay.
Oh. Well, that's cool. Random stupid
Isn't it?
question. Does it work with lava?
No, because it's a waterlog tag. But good question.
Oh,
Good
gotcha.
question.
Okay.
What's really funny about this is this is a great trap I'm gonna pull against Gata at one point, because Gata uses fast leaves, so he'll cut down the tree, it'll start to decay, and then suddenly there'll just be water everywhere.
Ah.
Because it's not like an update. It's like that. Like right there, you see like, oh, now there's a log, flip log, still there.
Yeah.
But it will decay if it's distant from logs.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Clever.
It's very clever. Yeah, but I like that it's expanding, slowly encroaching the ocean. There's just this big water part inside the gates.
Yes. Because
But much
I
less
feel like
accessible.
if I go any further, it will be pushing into Gata's area.
Ah, yes.
So just the other
Question.
side of this is where I left my boat.
I see. Just question: will it be staying cobble?
Probably.
Hmm.
At least for the foreseeable future.
Would you be opposed to to someone coming in and making it a little less cobble?
I mean, to be perfectly fair, I would love it to be deep slate tile, but that's a
Oof.
lot of deep
Okay.
slate.
We do a lot of digging in New Jericho.
Really?
Yes, we have a big hole. You know, it goes far.
Good to know.
I don't want to hear it. Let's see. I heard that.
That
I
went
missed.
right over my head.
Some master archer I am. Ugh.
Well, to be perfectly fair, when you have something like that that runs on multi-shot,
Well, thanks.
it arcs around. Ow!
Just disabled your shield for a second
And
there.
I'm now glowing
You are glowing. Congratulations.
with an arrow
Oh, you're positively
up my
glowing.
nose.
Yeah, just like right in there. And there's another one like touching it, like through the back.
Yep,
Like
I have
you
an arrow in my
like
nose and an arrow in the back of my head.
like you're a globe, right? But with a really unfortunate axis.
Indeed. So I've started. Oh yeah. So I made an iron golem,
Mm-hmm.
and then started building this. And because of the proximity to the fencing over here, he wound up in the sheep pen.
And you can't pull him out because you can't put a lead on a golem. Can you? Wait a second.
I honestly didn't think about that. But at the same time, he's honestly fine where he's at.
I'm just testing this. Yeah. Oh,
That is
yeah.
that is hilarious and slightly horrifying.
It technically goes to his chest, but when he's looking forward, it just goes up his nose. That's kind of strange.
Yep. But yeah, no,
Well-
this is eventually going to be, I guess, a
Here's a lead for future purposes.
storage building, I guess?
Yeah, like a barn of or a warehouse.
Yeah.
We postulated about this earlier.
Yeah, just something because
I just-
my total storage system is an absolute disaster. In that it's just random things in random chests all over. Can I help you? What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Sorry, I just got lost in thought. But yeah, it'll be nice.
Funny.
Ta-da. All right. Well, you look like you're having fun. Bye.
Is it gone? Yep, there he goes. He has got to be the weirdest individual I have come across on this server. But then again, he is an old friend. So, I mean, hey, we're all weird in one way or another. That's what makes it good. That's what makes it fun. All right, so let's finish digging all of this up. What the? Okay, so you saw that, right? An arrow just flew over the wall. Uh, Ow. Agent of Chaos. Every time. I knew I saw an arrow. For the road, he says. Alright, well, I'm just gonna close that. Good lord, is this arrow ever gonna go out? Oh, that's cool. If I stand directly on top of it, you can't actually see the fire. Alright, sorry. Making sure the sound was still working. Alright, now to finish what I was doing. Alright, so this whole thing is going to be a little bit bigger going around so that I have room to get around. So I can go all the way around the tower. So let's do this. Perfect. Now, let's plant berries. All right. Wall movement, rebuild, redecoration, and pardon me. Oh, oh wait. Where are... There are torches. Make sure nothing spawns up here. Because that would not be good. Alright, but now I can officially walk... Do I want to rebuild this one? No, because then I'll just have to build another stair step around. So I can actually tear this down. Okay, there we go. Let's gather up the cobblestone. Alright, so I'll go ahead and seal off this. Come around. Okay, make sure the torches are still there. Put a torch here. And here. Alright. So that's it for the front gate redecoration. So let me grab this, update the map, place it back down. Much, much cleaner. Oh, right. I need to put my mailbox back up. I almost completely forgot. Oh, wait. Oh. Gotta open the front door. Alright, so I'll put the mailbox here. There we go. Alright. And mailbox. I'll go ahead and take that button, because I've got the redstone. I'm actually going to move the button over a little bit. And I like the crimson button looks cool and whatnot, but I don't actually have... Okay, good. So that still works. Redstone's still strong enough. Let's conceal that. I will actually put the sign here. There we go. Now it says push button to ring doorbell. Perfect. Alright, acacia trees. Okay, I put the saplings away, that's right. Alright, so let's come back in here. Alright, it's nearly time to harvest the kelp, so let me go. Oh, I really need to finish. So get a goat to try and headbutt you, but it hits a wall instead of you. And so you literally knock the horns. That is very interesting. And then the horn is just, well, you just play the horn, apparently. Okay. That's very interesting. Alright. Haha, 32 more kelp blocks. The system of exponential fuel gain is working beautifully. Sleep real quick. Yes, and I pretty much sleep with I believe it is a cockatiel. I think. I mean, the game they're all called parrots, but I mean, this is the parrot. Rest in peace, Iago. Hello, hello, welcome. Just doing some redecorating and... Oh, and I forgot to clean up my inventory again! I am literally the worst. Alright, don't need the hay, don't need the button, don't need the lead, don't need those, don't need that. Don't need any of these whole stacks of things. Alright, let's go harvest the kelp. And then stick the kelp in the furnace system. Alright, so... Oh, hang on. So, make it to where we're standing on the bottom. Then just punch what is directly ahead so you don't accidentally break the bottom. Then just sweep across. will slowly float up toward the top. Now, since this is a server, I can get away with breaking a lot of this at once. But if you're doing this on, like, say, a single-player world or whatever, be very careful, because if there are too many of these particles at one time, you will lag horribly, depending on the capability of your computer. So, to mitigate that, you can just grab a few at a time. Ah, hello, Squid. How are you? And then once you've collected all of this, and me just breaking that one little section has resulted, as soon as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6.5 stacks of kelp. So then you just come back down, and it grows back very quickly. So you don't even have to completely clear cut all of it in between harvests, because you harvest so much of it so fast. And when you cook it in the system, one cooked kelp or dried kelp block will cook 20 items. So essentially, 9 kelp creates 20 in that regard. So the system constantly harvests, exponentially refunds itself. And then by utilizing hoppers to automatically put more in and to automatically pull the finished product out, you don't have to worry about waiting there for the stack to finish and then swapping in something new and losing a little bit of the burn time. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, some of this stuff is already growing back very quickly. Of course, I'm also not breaking a lot of it to the bottom. Alright. So, let's harvest the rest of this. Yeah, this is more than enough. Now, granted, you can't use the dry kelp for, like, say, torches, for example. But you can use the kelp to more efficiently cook the logs to make the charcoal, which is then used to make torches. So it's basically one renewable fuel source fueling another renewable resource. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But okay. Alright, I'll go and harvest this. Underwater lawnmower. Whoop. Alright, there we go. You know, you would think one of these days I'd remember to grab my sea turtle helmet. But I always forget it. Oops, and I'm about to fill my inventory. Alright, so I'm going to have to leave a bunch of this floating for a minute. Get out of the water. Out of the water. There we go. Alright, there we go. Run over here. Put all of this in here. Oop. And then run back and grab the rest. And then, granted, it'll take time, but the system will just churn away and fuel itself. Alright. And then if needed, you can also use this stuff as food as well. Because you eat the dried kelp. The saturation isn't great, but if you don't have a plethora of, say, animals, for example, it's still a food source that you can both A, live off of, and if you can continue to grow it, use it as fuel at the same time. So, multifaceted renewability. It's probably the way wrong words for that, but it's what I'm going with. Alright, grab the fencing, grab the oak planks. Do I have any oak planks anywhere else? Oh, my entire system is such a mess. Okay, that's literally all the planks I have. Alright, well, I'll just start with the fencing. Since the structure is meant to be like warehouse type thing, it doesn't need like actual walls. So I'll just use the abundance of fencing that I have. Now I just need to figure out what I want to do for the roof. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to use oak, or do I want to use jungle, spruce. I can even grow some birch. Just got to decide what tree I want to use for the roof. So that'll be a decision for later. In the meantime, oh yeah. So the automatic lava generation system works wonderfully. My enchanting table goes all the way to level 30 enchantments. And I have a ladder put in. Oop. That leads into this. I haven't really done any exploring in here because, well, it's deep, it's dark. It's not the deep dark, but that is all deep slate. So this all goes, I believe the elevation was to positive 11? Yeah, positive 11. Or no, I'm sorry, negative 11. Which means it will go down another 50 something blocks before it hits the new bedrock. And then my mob farm, which is still it's working relatively well. It's collecting more rotten flesh, arrows, bones. I haven't gotten any gunpowder yet, which means it hasn't been dropping any creepers. And I'm assuming because of its size, it can't actually drop spiders. Because it's only a 2x2, and I'm pretty sure that's the maximum size of a spider itself. So it may not actually work on spiders. So getting string is another challenge. But I still have my bees, chickens that I really need to get around to properly setting up the facilities to farm the eggs. My cows that I've started breeding and whatnot. The pigs for whenever I need pork chops. And then my menagerie of 16 colors of sheep. For whatever color carpet or what have you. I've got the cactus. I've got at least one of almost every tree here, as well as the new mangroves that are outside. After traveling a large distance to get there and back. A few server crashes in between loading such a distance, and then my vast array of crops. All of this generating far more food than I will ever use on my own. So hopefully I can start doing some exports and or trades with the other denizens of this world. But time will tell. In the meantime, I just keep mining away little by little and using all that mined cobblestone to further constructions like this. Simply because it's what I enjoy. I enjoy the mining and the building. Oh, wow. Hey, the grass is growing around here much faster. Awesome. I'll have the grass all the way around in no time. Really wish I had a tool with Silk Touch. Then I could grab a few grass blocks and put them in various places to kind of speed up the process a little bit. But it'll get all the way around eventually. What I thought about doing was, since I've built into this area here, I thought about taking, like say, this corner. Since I've got the front door and I'm not going to move the front door, I thought about taking, say, this corner, get this bush out of the way so you can see, and moving it out, nope, ow, moving it out that way. So basically you go around to the front, and then you've got this long walkway in the middle underneath the aqueduct to my front door. But I haven't quite decided how I want to do that. I can't really expand that way because it's, well, ocean-ish. Well, here, I can just show you. Let's run down along the wall. And while these sweet berries also work for defense, you can also eat them. And you don't actually need the berry itself on the plant. But yeah, see, I've already built onto the water's edge here, and so it's just deep water here. And building out across a giant lake, inlet, what have you, isn't really conducive. Now, if I were to make this area into, say, a giant harbor port, then maybe, but not anytime soon, near future or otherwise. But in the meantime, I've got these berries going all the way around, so they act similar to barbed wire. They damage anything that touches them. So, and the one block lip prevents spiders from climbing over. So the only thing I have to deal with ever coming inside is Enderman, because teleporting. So it's kind of hard to stop them. But, so, I need to make a list of future projects, and then see about delving into the mine down below, properly kitting myself out, because my armor is a mess. So I need to see about making some new armor. My tools are for now adequately enchanted, unless I can get my hands on some more. Yeah, see, I've got a lot of armor and weapon mods enchants, as well as a nice enchant. I finally got an enchanted crossbow from the pillagers that like to spawn around outside. But beyond that, I've only made the one crossbow. If I can manage to get a crossbow with get the enchants of mending, and then if I can get either multi-shot or infinity. I don't think you can put both on a crossbow, because that would just be ridiculous if you could. But if I can get one of the two, honestly, preferably infinity, because then I only need the one arrow, but multi-shot would still be okay because I can get flint, ow, and I have chickens for feathers to make arrows. So that's not horrible to deal with, and firing multiple arrows downrange is just nice. But the mending, that's the trick, because that will allow me to just use the XP to repair and then never have to worry about it. Usually, anytime I find something with mending, it's usually a fishing pole. Which, I have a fishing pole now, and a large body of water, so I can utilize both of those. Alright, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this little platform right here that's hiding my redstone circuitry for the door. Again, another thing to figure out for future plan / expansion. Make a use for this tower. I want to get some more trees planted out here to see what all... Just basically just to where this isn't just one big empty space. Got my puppies. Right now I have 4 of them. Got my bees, which considering one is still stuck I don't understand why it's stuck in the sweet berry. I don't even know why it's up there. So I'll have to sort that out. The farm I've harvested, which the whole point of this at this point is for this system right here. It goes a chest, the hopper into the composter, and then the bone meal. So I harvest all of this, replant, keep some food for myself, stick the rest in here, and bone meal is the final result. For rapidly growing trees, or if you need flowers, or anything like that. Which the flowers are good because you use the flowers to either A, make dyes if you're first making your sheep rainbow, as it were, or you use the flowers to breed bees. Or just casual decoration. You can use it for that as well. But I think that's going to be it for today. Let me see. Is anybody I can send you guys to? Let me see. Is anybody I can send you guys to? Let me see. Is anybody I can send you guys to? Let me see. You know what? I will send you guys over to. Send you guys to. Let me see. You know what? I will send you guys over to Lenny. Let's see if this works. I will send you guys over to. Yep, there it goes. All right. Works. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Until next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good